You know, I meet a lot of people, and I have a friend of mine, right? He got a hold of some money. I tell him, listen, be careful what you do, I mean, how you spend your money. You know, I don't get in nobody's business. If you come to me for advice, then understand that I'm gonna give you advice. And I'm gonna give you to tell you what I would do with your money if it was mine. Not that you do what I tell you, you know, just you're asking me advice, right? So the son of a bitch, stupidity, goes out and buys a fucking $5,000 TV. Goes out and buy some motorcycle. He go buy shit. I call it shit. Because none of that has value right now. I said, listen, things are gonna get a little rough. Sit with the money. Let's invest the money, not spend the money. See, that's what people do not understand the definition. You're spending money or you're investing money. You wanna go buy a fancy TV because the football game was coming on. I think he dropped 5,000, 6,000. That's all good. That's good, that's perfect, no problem. But you know, in 6 months from now, that TV ain't worth shit. Did he need to spend that money at that time to buy that? No. What's gonna come up, and the sad part is that that 30,000 or 25,000 that he spent, to me, I look at it just as an expense, not invest. He should have just held it. But again, you can do what you want in your life. That's what I say to me, okay, no problem. You know, you look back at it and say, holy shit, I just spent that money. I didn't invest it. I got nothing out of it but a beautiful TV. Yeah, that's all great. And the guy's hardly ever home. So that's another shit that I said to myself, okay. So when you look at these things, and I listen to people, and they tell me these things, and I'm like, I'm not your guy. Don't come to me. You're not gonna like what I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you that was the most stupidest shit you can do. There's no need to do that. You could have just settled for a smaller TV for now if you're looking to come up to the next level. A lot of people are stuck on certain levels of wealth, certain levels of economics, you know what I mean? And they can't get out of it. So let's say if you got a small little business and you're at 50,000 or 100,000 a year, you're trying to figure out how do you get to the 150. So let's say if you got even a bakery store, any type of business, let's put it this way. How do you be creative to change? You know, with this pandemic that passed, a lot of people became very creative. It's hard when you're at a certain level and there's nobody around to coach you, let's put it that way, to say, hey, listen, let's try this and this and this, and that might bring you in that extra income that you can hire that next person and bring up your level up. So if you're making the 200,000, you can come up to the 300,000. That you can change the economics of what you're doing to increase it. It may be in production of what you're doing. I mean, there's different ways of doing things. Even though we have this recession, some people fall and some people go freaking way up. Because they had a strategy, they had a plan, they knew how they can get in and out of things, and how you're able to save money. Because it's very important that you don't extend your arm too much. When you extend your arm too much, is a problem. So some of these things here take time to understand what you're doing. It takes a lot of guts, a lot of balls to do some of these things. Because you're in uncharted water and you're not sure of what's gonna happen and how things are gonna happen. You know what I mean? But to get to the next level, it's very important that you go to the right people. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. You're not gonna get out of that hump. You're not gonna move up to the next level. Because no matter what they're saying is bullshit anyway. It doesn't make no sense whatsoever. And it's not worthwhile. You'll get more discouraged and more depressed for what's coming out of that person's mouth. So it's not worth it. Try to understand what I'm saying. Advice, opinion. They are two different things.